What are some marriage red flags? All right, y'all, so here we go. A lot of times people say, okay, well, bona fides, I understand that, but what are some things that get USCIS to think twice about petitions, sometimes before they even really get into the nitty-gritty of the evidence? First and foremost, and this isn't in any particular order, okay? I'm just saying first and foremost. But one of the things would be that you guys don't live together. And I'm not talking about if your husband or significant other or wife, whatever, is out of the country, because that's a whole different process, and USCIS understands if you don't live together. I'm talking about if you both are in the United States and one person is in one state, one person is in the other state. It might even be a situation where, because of the economy or whatever, one person has to work in another state while their spouse is living in a different state. That is still a red flag for USCIS. Even more so in this current economy, in this current immigration, whatever you want to call it, situation, okay? I'm not saying that it's a ban, all right? I'm just saying it's a red flag. It's something that you really need to think about. Think about maybe if you're able to move in together, or if you have a really, really, really good reason, then it needs to be documented, and you definitely need an attorney to help you with that, because that could be an end-all be-all to your petition. Number two is language barrier. You speak Spanish, your spouse speaks English, and your spouse doesn't speak Spanish, or even a little bit. How do you guys communicate? How are you able to live a life together if you're not able to speak each other's language? So that's red flag number two. Number three, age difference. So in this day and age, with a lot of people meeting online, that's another sometimes red flag, but a lot of people meeting online and dating that way, if there's a significant age difference. Now understand, look, I know love is love. I know everybody falls in love at any age with any person, no matter what their age is. But if there is a significant age difference, that is a red flag, but we're talking about a significant age difference, okay? We're not talking about maybe, 5, 6, maybe not even 10 years, but red flag. Number four, if you haven't met each other's family, like you have to have some sort of documentation, affidavits from friends and family that you all have met, like their family, their children, all of that information. And so one of the things that we always ask for our clients to do is to document, right? To, write out a letter, a Word document, an affidavit explaining your life together, and, having your friends and family do the same, because then they know how you met. They know, the qualities of your significant other and things like that are making you guys, get married, right? And interested in each other. So that is just one of, I would say 4 of the possible red flags when it comes to marriage-based green cards that you definitely want to think about and consider before you actually process your application. And if any of those apply to you, you definitely want to reach out to an immigration attorney so they can help you navigate how to explain it to USCIS so they don't just send a denial.